This is a going train spring from a Sessions clock that I removed, a kitchen clock. We're going to clean it and lubricate it with grease. First thing we do, put it in the spring winder and tighten it down. Then clamp the loop end. Tighten up the winder. Tighten the spring up so we can take the clamp off. Put that aside. Reverse the flow of the winder. Unwind. Now we'll take the spring off the winding arbor, loosen it off first, take it out, then we'll pull that off the winding arbor. There we have it. I have a little bit of rod that I put into the spring winder to make it easier when I'm cleaning the springs. Hook it in the end of the spring winder, then we'll start to clean it. A little bit of blue kerosene on a scouring pad. We're going to rub that up and down the full length of the spring to get rid of all the old oil and dirt and anything else that's on it. Right up to the top of the spring and back again. Now, using a clean piece of cloth, we'll wipe all the kero off the spring. That was crappy. Right up to the top and then back down again. What our clean cloth looks like. Run over the spring a second time with another clean cloth to make sure that it's clean. Now we'll remove it from the spring winder and lube the spring grease. This is the grease we're going to use to grease the spring. Get our toothpick. We're going to put a layer of grease all the way up. Load the toothpick with some grease. We'll start from the centre and run it round the inside. More, putting a good layer on the spring all the way around. Then when we wind the spring up, put the clamp on, the pressure will force the excess grease out from the spring, and we'll clean that off with a clean rag before we put the spring back into the movement. Outside ones now, and in the centre where the spring is tightest. Okay, now we'll wind the spring back onto the arbor and we'll see the excess grease push out. The winding arbor back in, spring on again. Wind the spring up tightly so we can put the clamp on it again. The mainspring clamp on to hold it. Reverse the flow of the winder. The clamp will take the tension. Right, remove it from the, we'll see the excess grease that's coming out there and there. Using a clean cloth, we'll wipe the excess grease off. Right, ready to fit back into the movement.